Hi there, Diamond Girls. Are you ready to unlock the secrets on how to captivate any man you desire? Whether it's choosing the perfect dating profile photo, the best outfit, that first conversation you have with him, or making a memorable first impression, I've got you covered. So stick around as you learn more about feminine energy and unlocking these tools that will help you captivate any man you desire. Specifically, stick around for the last one. I'm going to cover a really important issue that a lot of women miss in terms of captivating a man authentically with her heart. So make sure you stick around for that. It's going to be the last tip I mentioned in this video. So come on and hit that subscribe button and let's get started. I'm going to start with the most obvious, especially if you're using an online dating app. And a lot of you are, not only to call forth and really find the man you want to be with, but to create a way for you to practice something I call quantum dating. Now, if I'm giving you a lot of new words that you're not familiar with, worry not. I have a course called Fem Tools for Dating, and it teaches you my step-by-step proven feminine energy dating protocol. You will learn everything from that first hello, how to write your profile, what photos to choose, things like this. I go into depth in Fem Tools for Dating. And if you're already dating a man, you can think about the outfits that you're wearing on dates and how you're showing up what you feel like in your body and the clothes you're wearing. For dating profile photos, I always suggest having a nice red outfit on in your main profile photo. Red has been scientifically proven to catch men's attention. And I love just a nice clear shot of your face, something beautiful in red to offset your hair or the background and really make your face pop. We want that man to feel really captivated by you already just from your photo and want to click on it and learn more about you. In your dating photos, include a photo of an activity you really love doing. If you are really into yoga or dance or rock climbing, make sure it shows a photo of you enjoying something that represents your personality. You can also share a photo that really piques his interest, something that maybe really isn't quite so clear or unusual that will be a great icebreaker in a conversation. Or a photo of you hanging upside down at the jungle gym at the park, just something cute and fun that creates a little bit of curiosity in your profile. Your photos are so important because they're your first representation into your lifestyle and the values that are important for you. So be very conscientious into what is too revealing, how sexy you're dressed. I want it to be the real and true you, but also that these are going to be the first photos your future husband sees of you for the first time, and he's already going to get so captivated and begin to think, maybe I've just met the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Now, if you're already in a dating relationship, I do want you to rethink your wardrobe. So often women overinvest way too much into looking perfect, having their hair perfect, their nails, their makeup, everything perfect. And I want to tell you, less is more. Pay attention to important details, but also less is more. You don't have to go over the top or feel that you have to dress like a celebrity who just walked out of a fashion magazine. I want you to give yourself permission to be yourself. Dress down a little bit. Wear clothes that are comfortable, but also clothes that represent who you are and how you feel. Now, as you know, I'm a feminine energy expert, and I am really into comfortable clothes and colors that I really adore, such as this green sweater. This is a really bright green sweater, but I love how I feel when I'm in it. I love how I feel when I look at the color, and hopefully it conveys through with the camera lens. You can see or feel what I am also feeling. So I want you to consider that in choosing the clothes you like to wear, comfortable colors you like, patterns you like, things that when you look at them, you feel something that will convey to the man and captivate him because he will see an authentic you shining through, not polished perfection or what an Instagram model is supposed to look like. We're going for not only attraction, but connection. Connection is the key to truly captivating a man. So now that I've discussed both photos and how you like to dress and what it would feel like to be in your feminine energy with your clothes choices, let's look at the next one, which is that very first conversation you have with him. Now, again, even if you're past the first conversation and you're having a regular conversation, I'm going to include tips for that as well. But let's go back to that dating profile scenario where that man has finally reached out to you with a, hey, what's up? Or, hey, how are you? Or, how long have you been on this dating app? No matter how minimal of an investment it feels, it is a man's way to what I say, cast their net wide. When they cast their net wide, it is often a lot of low investment first bits of contact. And don't be turned off by this because it's just the way that masculine energy is very efficient in how they communicate. But I want you to treat that conversation, if it's, hey, what's up? How are you? Treat it as if he has said, how are you feeling today? And I want you to be able to answer from a place of your feminine energy, authentic source, and answer with something really positive, poetic, and how you truly feel. Now, this is going to be an exercise for many of you to really discover what you feel without answering in a really phatic way. An example of phatic communication would be something like, I'm great, how are you? But if you really want to captivate a man with your words in that first conversation, tell him how you're feeling. Answer in a warm way, such as, hello, it feels so great to hear from you. I'm enjoying the crisp fall weather. It felt so good to snuggle up in my blanket on the sofa with my little dog. You see how I've created poetry, imagery, something the man can see now. This is how you build that connection and really captivate a man, is through unzipping your heart, creating some imagery that he can really lock into. That's what will set you apart from all the other women who are like, I'm great. How's your day going? Once you're already communicating with a man, person to person, even over text or phone, I really recommend if you're dating, I want you to go as fast as you can from texting to meeting. This won't appear thirsty in any way because I really think it's important to let a man know it's felt lovely chatting with you. It would feel great to get coffee or meet. What do you think? And if he says, yeah, that would be great, you then want to say, what day or time did you have in mind? This sends a really clear message that I'm not into time wasters. I really truly am interested in meeting someone. And it puts that ball into his court where he can respond with masculine energy. Being authentic and approachable is so important. So when you're with a man in person, practice being warm instead of vetting or judging the things he's saying. Even if you've already decided you never want to see this person again, you're not going to date him again, I want you to just unzip your heart and remain warm and interested and use this dating experience as practice. All of this practice is leading you to calling forth your forever man. So don't take one interaction with a man for granted. They're all very important and leading you to that final relationship that's going to last and be your forever guy. This includes asking open-ended questions where he can really ponder and think about his response. Now, while he's answering, instead of preparing your response already and being way ahead of the game, I want you to just lean back and also imagine his answer playing out almost like an animation or a play or a movie and really get into the vibe or the feeling or the essence of what he's saying. This is such an amazing listening skill that so many women don't practice because we're too worried about how to respond perfectly and we're thinking about what we should say next. So if the conversation does turn serious or dark, it's always up to you how much of that energy you let in. I really encourage practicing surrounding yourself with white bright light or protective light where you decide what type of energy comes in if it is negative energy. But hopefully you're having a good conversation and it's a comfortable atmosphere and you can allow yourself to relax. So physically lean back in your seat, raise your shoulders up and drop them down, kind of wiggle around in your seat so you can be totally just centered and comfortable and warm. It's also great to uncross your arms and have your hands kind of openly laid out and take some nice, slow, deep breaths so you're nice and calm and relaxed. Humans, we are animals and we can sense each other's energies. So if your energy's in a calm, relaxed, open place where you're curious and playful, the man will pick up on this. And I want to tell you, it's definitely a way to captivate him for good. So I've talked a little bit about dressing in a way that makes you both feel comfortable and attractive and authentic to who you are. We've talked a little bit about conversation and leaning back and letting things unfold and asking open-ended questions. But how do you answer questions that a man asks you? A big one is, what do you do? When a person asks this, they're asking about, what do you do for a living? Now, if you're in a relationship, a man might say, hey, how was your day? That might be a very routine conversation. So for both of those questions, I want you to be able to find what you feel and as much as possible, share something positive. Can you occasionally, yes, share if you need a hug and you're having a dark day or a dark moment? But so often our conversations get stuck in kind of a routine pain story where we share everything that's gone wrong. Now, I know this firsthand because so often my husband and I will finally reconnect at the end of the day and he'll ask me, how was your day? And I'll just start listing every complaint I have about the day. And I can just see him patiently being there for me. On the one hand, I don't want to fake it and be like, hey, everything was great. But I can also begin to look for things in my day that feel warm, loving, and inviting and share those things first. Okay, let's talk about the last tip for this video. This one's so important. I don't really want to gloss over it, but I do go deeper into these topics in both Femme for Dating, any of my Femme courses, and you can find those all online at everheartcoaching.com. I'll have the links below. This is so important to the woman who is especially having like a lot of challenges in dating. You're not feeling confident or comfortable. You're feeling unsure of yourself. You're feeling maybe some anxious attachment style symptoms. This is where you must trust. Trust is a very important part of captivating any man. You are trusting that he knows what is best for him and that he will show you what is best for the relationship. You don't have to force an agenda. You don't have to be nervous about how things will unfold. You don't have to worry about the perfect words to say to him or the perfect way to speak or be, because you are trusting that everything is unfolding perfectly for you. You are trusting that with time, this man will show you what he can or cannot do. This doesn't mean you don't have boundaries. If it's been several months and you're only getting to date this man maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, you have to ask yourself, is that really meeting my needs in terms of dating or getting to know someone? Or if you're in a relationship and the relationship isn't you're meeting your needs, maybe it's time to look over those terms and agreements of being in an exclusive relationship. Again, if I'm using some terminology you're not familiar with, definitely check out my ebook, 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. But the terms and agreements or terms and conditions is all about what we've agreed to do or be for one another in this relationship if we're committed, including how much time we spend together, who pays for what, when we go on vacation, when do we meet family members, and things like this. There's so many complicated and nuanced parts to being in a relationship with a man, but you can really captivate his heart by being aware of your needs and what you feel. This isn't about seeking perfection and everything has to go your way. It's just about identifying what you're feeling and being vulnerable and open enough with your heart unzipped to share with him what's really going on inside of you. This is what a man gets captivated by and truly falls in love with you for. It is authentic, beautiful, wonderful you. Often it's the things that you're trying to hide from a man that he really loves the most. All right, ladies, I hope this video has been helpful. If you want to learn more about my courses and my online private coaching mentorship, check out the links below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a girlfriend who might enjoy it. And if you have any questions, feel free to use the comment section. All right, until next time, sending you lots of love. Mwah. Bye.